Hey folks, I've been going out every day enjoying our nice scorching weather. It's been very enjoyable, very hot, and I'm loving it. But unfortunately it's been too hot to do any work in the garage, so I don't have anything going out there. And I don't have any, let me put it this way. I don't have any video that's usable from the scooter cam. And I'll explain that in the next video. So for now I'm going to go back to February of 2019, and that was where I left off when I was trying to figure out what the issue was with the monster. So if you remember, way back then, my diagnosis of the problem that was happening, I thought the controller had gone, so I replaced the controller. Problem still existed, so now I'm suspecting the display panel. So I've ordered one of those, and I got notice a shipping label has been created, which means it's on its way. So my job on this day is to remove the old display panel and get the monster ready for the new one, so it's ready to put in as soon as I get it. I got the parts for the monster coming, hopefully tomorrow, but the actual delivery date's supposed to be Tuesday, which is the day after. And we got snow coming tomorrow and Tuesday, so I'm hoping I get them actually tomorrow instead of Tuesday, because I really want to get the monster. It still works, but it needs work, and I can't actually start working on it until I get the monster going, because I got to take things apart, and I can't do that when I'm actually using it. So I was here the other day, and I got the control panel loose. It's disconnected. I wasn't 100% sure how to do it. There was 4 screws in it, but it was just kind of stuck, and I think it had a pretty good water seal around it, or weather seal. So kind of pried on it a little bit, and it came loose. Problem is this bar across the front here. Can't take it apart. I'm not sure exactly what you can see here, but the throttle, it's kind of wig-wag, some people call it. I don't know what its actual technical term is. It's through these slots, and in order for me to actually get them out, I have to take this front panel off. Well, it was minus 13 the day I was actually attempting this. It was just too cold to work on it, so I decided to wait, and hopefully tomorrow I will be putting the new part in. So I want to kind of get this out today, because it's only minus 5 right now. It's still not ideal for working outside, but it's a lot better than it was, and it's not going to get any better for the next little while. So I got to figure out how to do that. But before I start, or before I take it out actually, there is one thing I need to do. When I changed the controller, I took note of what my odometer was, my total distance traveled, 7454, I think that said. I missed that, I'll look again. But I thought the controller kept track of that, kept it in memory, but it turns out it's actually this, because when I put the new controller in, 7454 kilometers. As you can see, it's, turn it on, it's automatically in error mode. So it's been like that for a few days. Haven't been able to use it, so just wait for the new parts. But I was actually kind of happy to see that it kept its memory, because I'd like to keep the total kilometers on here, total distance that I've driven. But apparently it's the control panel that keeps record of that, so it's being changed now, so I'm going to lose that. It's going to start from 0. So I want to keep track of that. I can't really disconnect these, so I gotta be careful when I take this off. I see 2 screws down at the bottom here, and there's one there. That's the one I started working on in this hole here, but ow! I'll lick my head off the mirror. But without my glasses, I can't see if that's a nutter. It just seemed to be turning. I can't tell if that's a nut or not. But it's too cold to put my glasses on. But that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to get this off. So, yeah, quite a mess out here. I needed to use the trailer, so everything that I had that was all over the floor, I had to clean up the garage because Zach needed to get his car in here to do some work on it. So I cleaned everything up, threw it in the trailer, and then I needed the trailer, so everything got put over here. I need to get this project done so I can clean up. There's just a lot of these tools don't even need to be out here anymore. So it's done working with the monster now, which was why these tools were here to begin with. And I just don't need them. Hopefully I won't need them for a while, at least till the weather's warm. There it is. Looking for my camera holder here. So my project today is get that out, get everything ready, so when I get the new part, I can put the new part in right away. And then I get to use the monster again. Yay! We'll see how long that lasts this time. Until it breaks again. Okay, that'll work. And of course, without my glasses, I can't really see. So I will put my glasses on. There's my new glasses. They're nicer than the other ones. I really like them. They're good for distance and they're good for extreme close-up. The problem is they don't work very well at my computer. The computer monitor's too close for the upper lenses and too far away for the lower lenses. So I gotta go back to my old lenses when I'm sitting at the computer. But these are definitely superior for everything else. So, let's see what we can do here. And yes, that is definitely a nut. Rather than fumbling with wrenches, I'm just gonna cheat. Oh, tools are cold. One of the reasons I hate working out in the cold. Because I can't wear gloves when I do this, and the tools are generally steel. And they're really, really cold. Find that again. I need a different screwdriver. This one's too small. Try this one. That seems like it'll work. That's going. There. Keep it on, that would be nice. Works better when it's actually on than that. It's kind of overkill putting that on there, but we might adjust, right? Heavy duty screws. Okay, now the two at the bottom. And they're on nuts as well. Do you anticipate this thing coming apart or what? And I'm thinking these might be smaller screws. Why can't I just use the right same size? At least I had the presence of mind to use lock nuts on these. Surprising, considering some of the bonehead moves they made with this thing. Come on out. The screw doesn't want to come out of the hole. I'll give it some persuasion. There we go. Easier to do this on the other side. Oh, my back's killing me already. Yeah, like I say, to the point where I just can't do this anymore. I got the monster pretty much back to its original state, electrically anyways. So hopefully I won't have any major problems to worry about. I won't let that go in there. There we go. Oh. There we go. Should. Keyword being should. Okay. That's actually kind of neat. The top screw holes actually go through a little bracket. It's sort of kind of form-fitting in there. That's actually a good design. I like that. Currently, servant screw, yes it does do. Gotcha. That's what we're going. Now, what else is there? Handlebars are just kind of wrapped right around everything. Interesting. I wonder how they got that in there. Okay. Let's start pulling plugs. Yeah. My favorite chore. Plugs. Too bad. Just two plugs. One here too. And I can't see how that one comes out. Big one here. Okay, there's the tab. Are you kidding me? You're telling me I have to take the throttle off to do that. Gotta be a way to get in there. Well done. Because I don't want to have to do that. I like these plugs. It's nice and simple to come apart. Oh, you're right on the edge. Come off of there. The next question is, I don't know the new control panel will have a new throttle with it or not. So if it does, I might have to put this on, or taking that editing out. You know what? I'm going to cheat. The rotary tool still has the cutter on it, so I am going to make use of that. And I am actually going to cut the edge of that. Just because I get so tired of doing stuff. And it's the point now where I don't care. There's just a little bit here, it's hidden up behind the mirror anyways, so right angle. Maybe I'll reverse that now. Okay, that'll work. That's 5 seconds of cutting, as opposed to half hour of frustration. Problem solved. Like I say, it'll be hidden behind the mirror here anyway. You won't even see it. The other end. It's twisted, so I'm not going to take it. Just like that. And when I got asked about this, he said he'd get a quote, and next thing I know, I'm getting a shipment notification, so I have no idea what the price of this is. Pretty sure I don't want to know, but I'm just wondering, now that I think of it. Give me error code 7, which is a throttle error. So I hope the new one comes with a throttle, because if it's actually the throttle that's the problem. But I can't see that, because when it does actually work, when I'm driving it or whatever, if I turn the lights on, it messes up. The backup beeper comes on. The reverse thing flashes. Even when I'm not sitting on it, it'll do that, and the brake will release. And I can't see that being related to the throttle itself. So potentially, replacing this and not a throttle might not solve my problem. Potentially. But there's hoping. All ready for the new part. Okay, one more thing to say for this video. This is the construction site at the floodplain, and when they first took all the topsoil out, they built this big dirt wall around it to protect it from the river. As you can see, the river's flooded right now, but there's no breach in their wall, but it's completely filled with water, just like I knew it would. So what's happening here is what you see the far in there, right alongside the highway there's a drainage ditch. Unfortunately, on Google Maps, the most recent image that they have, the construction's already in progress, so I can't show you on that. But thankfully, I took a snapshot of the floodplain because I was going to do a before and after, and you can see this drainage ditch. Now, what I can do with Google Maps is I will show you everything else that's not in that snapshot. Now what you'll notice here, on both sides of the highway, there's this drainage ditch, and the one on this side goes under the highway and continues up the road. While on the other side, it does the same thing, except there's culvert under the ground. So you go up the highway, and this is all swamp all in through here, and it goes under the roads, and it comes out at the construction site. So all that area along the highway is draining into their construction site, and they put a wall up to block it. So basically this big area that they made with the wall around it became a catch basin. And I knew that was going to happen. I don't want to laugh. I'm sure it's going to cost them a bit of money to repair. I don't know. But like I say, I knew it was going to happen. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.